Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a video showing you the Sweet Songbirds bundle. So this is the stamp set and this is the punch, and it's in the annual catalogue on page 31, and it makes some really cute cards. So this is one card I've made with it. I'm going to use similar colours but slightly different style of card. Just show you some other cards I've made with it. That one, which is a Christmas card, I got that idea from Crafty Oink Pen, Michaela Titheridge. This one that I cased off a YouTube video. This one with the other bird in the stamp set, and then that one done in Orchid Oasis. That one's done in Coastal Cabana. So I'll put these cards away and we're just going to do a quick and easy card today. So I've got my base card, which is just a plain white card. Now, I could actually emboss this, and I think perhaps I will because it'll look a little bit more interesting. So I'm just going to grab an embossing folder and emboss it. So I'm going to grab the Hive 3D embossing folder. And I want to make sure, so this you can have either way, so I want to make sure that this is pressing down because I want the indented pattern that looks more like a honeycomb. So to put it through your cut and emboss machine, you have the big thick base plate, and then this grey plate will go on top, and the embossing folder with the cardstock in it will go in like that. And there's my embossed card, but it's got a little bit of an edge at the top, so I'm just going to cut that off using my mini trimmer here, and that just neatens it off. In fact, yes, that's okay. I'm happy with that. So that's my base card. I'm going to attach a little bit of Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper. So I'm just going to get my Stampin seal, and because when a card is embossed, it's quite good to use Stampin seal, I think, because it sticks it down better to the card. So make sure that the flowers are the right way round, and there we go. So I'm just going to flatten that out a little bit because it's curved up with the embossing. So that's given me a nice edge, and I'm going to put my bird onto this white circle, which is cut out with these dies, which the Stylish Shapes dies, which are from the annual catalogue, and they're really nice. So I need to do a branch, and I'm going to stamp that onto a scrap piece of cardstock, and I'm going to use crumb cake for the branch. And I've got the stamp here ready, except for it's come off the block, so I'm just going to press it down firmer, and do that like that. And then I've got the green leaves that I'm going to stamp in Granny Apple Green. So I'll just take the Granny Apple Green ink pad, and this matches up really nicely. Doesn't have to be precise. That will do. So I'm going to put my Granny Apple Green back as well, and I'm going to quickly take my paper snips and cut around, fussy cut around. I could have done this beforehand, but I've done some of the other details beforehand, so I thought I'd just fussy cut this out on the screen to show you how quick fussy cutting can be. Just go in there and then straight up there. I like to cut to the edge, I think it's quicker. Just down there and along, and then back down along the branch, and then up and along. Bear with me while I just finish fussy cutting it. Straight off there, down here, along, down there, and like that. Okay, so there's my branch, and that's going to stick across like that. So I'm just going to take some Tombow, see where I want to stick it, like that, and just stick it in the middle. If I can get my Tombow out, that is. this Tombow was gushing earlier, and now, there we go. Okay. So that's going to go down about there. Just check it on the card, and that's fine. And then I'm going to stick this down with some more Tombow to the, this is Melon Mambo's, the base colour. Put that down like that. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to do one bird this time. So I know that I've got to have it in this corner. So I'm just going to get my Melon Mambo ink pad, which is up here. Love this colour. It's a fabulous pink. Okay, make sure I've got enough space for this to punch it out. There we go. And then I need Memento Black for the eyes. Fairly straightforward to put on. And then the wing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch it out first, and then I'm going to stamp the wing and punch that out. So if I just get that in the right place, and then I'm going to stamp the wing, and just check with your punch upside down which way the wing will go. So I know it points off to the left like that. So I'm just going to get my punch and punch that out. There we go. Lots of bits and pieces all over my desk. I'll put that scrap away. And while I've still got the wing under my eye, before I lose it on my desk, I'm going to stick it onto the bird like that. Now I have already pre-cut, so you've got 2 feet here. This pair of feet goes with this little bird, which has to be fussy cut, and the other pair of feet here goes with this bird. So when you cut the feet out, you cut them out so you have little tabs at the top, and that's what you can attach the bird to. So I'll just put some glue on those little tabs, and whenever you're doing any gluing, it's always best to get a silicone mat out. So I'm just going to do that. Put a little bit of glue on there, stick that down, and then, so if any glue comes off, I'm just going to turn that around a little bit. You can adjust your bird on the mat, and the glue will just go straight on the mat, which is fine. So there's my little bird, who's really cute actually. So I'm actually going to put him on some dimensionals. So I'm going to use a combination of large dimensionals and small dimensionals. A large one there, a small one on the tail, and a small one there, and that should be enough. It's really good to have a combination of the small and the mini and the larger dimensionals. Saves you having to cut the larger dimensionals in half. Now I probably should have put that branch a little bit further down, but it doesn't matter, that'll do. Okay, so here's my original card, and I might want to just put some little flowers around to make it a little bit more interesting. So there's a really cute little flower stamp here, which could get very easily lost. So keep an eye on it, make sure that it doesn't get lost. So I think that I will do this in Melon Mambo again. I could do some in Flirty Flamingo, I suppose. So I'm just going to get out my Flirty Flamingo to give a little bit of variety. Just stamp that off. And put some round there, and I want 5. There we go. So that's fine. And now I need to do my sentiment. So I'm just going to do a little note of thanks, which is here. And get the Melon Mambo back again. And just centre that. I hope I can, yeah, we can see that. That's right. There we go. Put that to one side. Now, just a little tip. If your bird, you haven't really inked it up fully, then the thing is to get a matching pen and just colour over it like this, just to fill in if you want it to be a bit more solid. And this will just fill in that colour, matching with the wing as well, and over there. And that's all sorted. There we go. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to stick this on, and I'm going to do that with some Stampin' Seal, which I got here. And just put that on like that. There we go. And then this is going to go on 2 little dimensionals. And this is a really cute little set. You can do welcome baby, welcome to a new home, all sorts of things, and then little note of thanks just there. Very simple thank you card. If I wanted to, I could colour the beak in. In fact, there is a little bit of yellow there, so I think that I might just colour the beak in, and I might even colour the breast in so that it matches the flower that's there. And also, because I've got a slight mistake, I've got a tiny bit of pink ink, and I'm just going to colour in the centre of the flowers here with the blends pen as well. This is Daffodil Delight, and that just picks up a little bit of the yellow that you can see in the designer series paper. So there we go. What we do need now is probably a few gems. I do think that the card needs a little bit of sparkle. So I think I might actually use some of the iridescent rhinestones, which are really lovely and shimmery. So I'm just going to put one there. And I've even got a pink one actually that I might put there. And then what I've done is I've coloured that with a blends pen so that it's a nice pink colour. And then I'm just going to put one there. So there you go, a little bit of bling on it just to cheer it up a bit. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully see you soon. Bye.